Nathan Jones, wow, what an end to the game, a 2-1 victory over Newport County. Just sum up what you can in about that.
I'm delighted. I'm really proud of my team, because from start to finish we went at our business as I want us to go at our business. We outpassed, we outplayed, we kept on knocking on the door, and we didn't change. We didn't change for anyone, and we kept going, and we kept playing, even when we went down to 10 men, we kept trying to win the game, and I showed a bravery, I showed a courage, I showed an ambition for my players, and I love them.
I mean, real passionate finish. I mean, let's work backwards in effect. I mean, the final penalty, Pelly Ruddock's made a break. He's gone down. Newport are obviously complaining that they thought he'd made a dive, but Cameron McGinn stepping up, so calm and composed to slot home.
Yeah, he showed a real character. After he scored the first pen, it's difficult to score two. I didn't actually watch the pen, I couldn't watch it, but I had a go at him at half time because I felt he could do more, and he did. He came up with 2 goals, and I said he's brilliant. I mean, look, there's a lot of antics going on in the game. I mean, they set up to stop us playing, to negate space, to stop us playing. So it's going to be difficult. And I said to him, if it takes to the 95th minute, we do not change. We do not veer from what we do, and we will get the win. And we did. Couldn't envisage in the manner he did, but really, I'm really proud of my players tonight. I'm delighted, and I'm proud to be Luton manager tonight.
Any view on the actual challenge on Pelly as to whether it was a fortunate penalty or not? Anything?
The purely cliched answer is I haven't seen it, and I genuinely haven't. But look, if he's blatantly dived, then I won't condone that. But if he said he felt contact, so if he's felt contact and he's gone down, fine. If I'm honest, Josh Labadie was going down at every opportunity. Mary Williams got booked for diving. He did it in the first half, but someone got booked for diving. So there's no like black and white there that well, we were this, we were that. No. And there's a lot of antics went on. My keeper had his foot stamped on. They were making it difficult. They were playing their kind of game against us, so we had to stand up to that, and we did. Unfortunate goal, but he learned from that, and then we just showed a pure character to win the game, and I'm proud of my players.
You've gone in at half-time 0-0, there'd been chances again, as you said, created the opportunities. Were you disappointed that they hadn't taken one of those and gone into the lead and perhaps made it a little easier for your half-time?
Well, of course, you always want to get the first goal, then Newport have to come out, they have to bring them out, then gaps appear, then we can exploit gaps. The longer it's 0-0, give them something to cling on to. Then with the threat they have from set plays, with the size and aggression and antics that they have, they will cause teams problems. We stood up for that from mostly, and then obviously there was an error, but in the manner of the win, it was fantastic, you know, to keep going, and especially with 10 men, we still showed the ambition to want to win the game. We didn't shut up shop, we didn't bring an extra defender on or anything. We brought a defender off, we kept 2 on, kept 2 up top, and won the game.
There's some great battling performances all around the pitch. You know, balls being won back that perhaps didn't deserve to be. But Danny Hilton, I mean, epitomised that, didn't he? With winning the first penalties, he's put a challenge in, he's won it back, and then he's been fouled.
The man's a machine. I mean, and I knew the Luton fans would like it. I didn't get him for them. I got him for me. But he wonderful, work rate, desire, energy, leads the line well. He's not afraid to go up against and have a battle. And no, I like him.
And Cameron obviously stepped up wanting to take the penalty. Is it a nominated thing, or is it just whoever feels like it at the time?
Oh, Cameron's a penalty taker. He's very good at the penalties. Doesn't normally miss. We have other ones in Danny Hilton, who was, you know, took some for Oxford and so on. But Cameron's ours. He practices them, and I'd like to say I had every faith in it. I probably did. I just couldn't watch.
And you've touched on the goal, the equaliser. I mean, from our first view of it, straight in from the corner, and the keeper not able quite to get there.
No, it's a little bit of a goalkeeping error, but that's why, you know, you learn from that. I've told him no worries with that, because his performance was excellent apart from that, and that's why he's here. He's got to learn, and just told him not to do that again. Basic.
Just talk to us on Saturday. You mentioned a lot about fatigue and tiredness having sort of kicked in, and that was perhaps a reason for you know, the less than performance you expected on Saturday. Today you didn't make any changes until very late in the game that perhaps surprised some fans watching on. What would you like to talk about that aspect of the match?
I just felt on Saturday the exertions of Wednesday night and the euphoria and that took a lot out of them mentally and physically, but there was a freshness about us tonight, and we moved the ball well, we had a good energy, we were right in the box. We lacked a little bit of quality in the final third. That was the only thing lacking from a real good performance. I would have made changes, but I just felt we had some goal scorers on the pitch. Could have taken Jack off, you know, earlier, because he wasn't having the best of games. I just felt there was goal scorers in there, and then obviously we have options to bring on. Jake Gray was a little bit unlucky not to come on, but just felt Pelly's driving runs and so on, ironically that's where it came from, so I'm not saying that's good management, I'm just saying that's what he does, and he has that potency, and he should have scored tonight. I mean, he had so many chances that if he just had a little bit more composure, he would have scored. Look, I know it ended slightly controversial, but I thought we were very good tonight.
And just a word on young Akinfenwa coming on. First of all, Johnny Mullins sent off 2 yellow cards. Frustration because both challenges perhaps could have been avoided, but you brought on a young player for his debut.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny needs a rest anyway. He's played a lot of games, so he'll get that. But Akin, we've got high hopes for the boy. He has so much left-footed, athletic, aggressive, wants to learn, just like a sponge in terms of learning. So we hope he has a fantastic future, and we hope it's with Luton Town.
I mean, he looked so calm and composed on the ball for his first, game out there, didn't he?
Yeah, and I said I really like the kid. I mean, I saw him last year and did a great job with him, Paul Driver and so on, and obviously Andy Orford have done a great job with him, and then obviously we took him in the summer, and he hasn't looked back, and I said hopefully if he listens, learns, develops, he'll go from strength to strength.
And then when the final whistle blew after the decisive penalty from Cameron, I mean, just pure passion and enthusiasm from yourself. The fans were celebrating, the players were, but I mean, I've not seen a manager, as passionate as you've been.
But I want them to get behind the team. It's frustrating, and they're edgy, and they, want this and want that. Now, if they want oohs and ahs, then I'll just go out and sign 2 6'7" centre forwards. I'll smash it up there, and then we can go back to archaic days. If they want a football inside, they're going to have to be patient. So there's your headline: be patient, because we'll work on things, and we're brave, and we try to play. They've wanted a football inside, they have one. They have an excellent football inside. Now, if they want that to continue and develop, then get behind them and stay patient, because the rewards will come.
I said at one point in commentary, when it felt as though there was some frustration building in the stands, suddenly there were songs going, and that's perhaps a change that is being shown now, and there are fans that are realising that.
Well, I hope so, because they're great fans. When they're positive, they are great fans. They're the best. The away fans are outstanding. When this place is rocking, it's intimidating. Now, if it's rocking in the right way, it can only be good for us, and I want them to be with us. I want them to stick with us, because we're going to give them a season. But just get behind us, because we try to play the right way. We have a great group, we have an honest group, we have a group that want to do well, and they want to play for Luton Town, and they want to do well for Luton Town. And that's all you can ask as a fan.
Fantastic. Thanks very much, Nathan.
Brilliant. Cheers.